Alright, it's time everyone. Welcome to another Fellows in Arms stream. My name is Jeffri and today we're going to have a really cool event here. We're going to have Meow versus Jeffri. Now, playing in this first to 10 match. If you're not aware of what a first to 10 match is, basically the concept is that you play a little longer set basically between these two players. The first player who goes up to 10 points, which you score by winning 2 rounds, will win the match. Now, this match was actually a challenge issued by Jeffri, who contacted us and said that he wanted to challenge Meow. So we replied to that and said, of course we can have that. So we've been really excited and looking forward to this. Both of these players are super excited to give you this show today, and we're going to see who comes out on top. This match is basically going to be well, kind of a battle between, what is it, David and Goliath kind of battle. And the reason for me saying that is because we have Meow, who has been kind of topping some of the tournaments, winning a few of them as well. You can see here by the player card that we made for his GoFundMe. He has been in a lot of tournaments. Now, Jeffri is no slouch either. Jeffri has been on the dashboard consistently for a really long time, but when these players have been going head to head, most of the times Meow had been coming out on top. So Jeffri has actually been he has been practicing a lot for this match. So I'm really excited to see what he's been coming up with and what we will see here today. So the stage list is going to be the backrooms official stage list. So we're going to have them be run randomly, and that's just because, you know, both players agreed on it, and it makes it much more faster than having I don't know, 18 stage striking phases, you know. So that's basically it. So if you're hyped about this, share the word, retweet us on Twitter, and we'll get this started in just a few moments. Alright, both players seems to be ready, so we'll just get started with this. And we'll see which stage is gonna come up at first here as well. Meow readying up. Jeffri 2. Okay, we're heading to DNA Lab on this first stage here of today. Jeffri, who has been maining Min as far as as long as I've known him. Meow has been switching up his playstyle and characters for such a long time that it's really hard to keep track of who he's maining or who he's not maining. So, but he has been very consistently playing Max Brass for a while now, switching through many sets, but he has been using this set lately now, this past week, with a grenade or the nade rather, and the homie. So we'll see how this goes. Right now it seems to be kind of equal for both players. Jeffri trying to find some kind of opening to get that dragon arm. Gets the dragon arm, that's really important. Ooh, gets stuck in that rush. And can Meow land it? Yes, he does. Doesn't get that first hit on the homie, but manages to finish him off with the last hit there. 455, what a huge rush. Right, let's see. No arm seems to be changed. Jeffri going with a Berserk and a dragon. Not on the dragon arm though, however. Loses that dragon arm, but has the rush available as well. He might be able to use that. No, he gets denied by Meow in mid-air. Oh, okay. Yeah, gets some distance now from him. But Meow is keeping up the pressure. He's just trying to gain, he's trying to be as close as possible so Jeffri can't get the dragon arm. Oh, this is nice. Jeffri freezing Meow like 2 or 3 times now in a row. 4 times. This is really nice play from him coming out here. Gets Meow in the red now for the first time, and while that is good, Meow is now in that comeback mode. Oh, okay, he gets taken out right as he goes into the red. We have a good first round here. So this is a first out of 10, a first to 10, everyone. So these are gonna be a lot of matches coming out here. So, you know, the player who wins this needs to win 9 more to win this. And no, there is no prize money on the line here or nothing, but there is a lot of honor, being that this Jeffri here has been challenging me out to this game. Dashboard doesn't mean everything. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, Meow gets a 220 damage on that rush. It's not at all as much as he could have gotten, but that's still something that he's probably satisfied with. Gets a few hits in with those boomerang. I think this is the first time I've seen Max Brass with a boomerang in a really long time. I think it might have been Meow getting comfortable with a boomerang when he was maining Springman a lot before. Alright, now Jeffri in the red. Looks like Meow might be taking this one. Now in a Magic Pixel as well. Has a rush available. He can probably finish this if he wants to. Almost no pillars left, and there he goes. Okay, Meow takes the first game of today. Alright. And I think we'll be heading straight back into the next game. This is a random stage, so they can just keep playing. It's the backroom official stage list though, so all of the stages here are the ones that you usually see in the tournaments. We're not gonna have any name redacted, none of that Snake Park business, you know what it is. Alright, looks like the second stage here is going to be, almost said Mausoleum, it's going to be Temple Grounds. And looks like both players are sticking with their previous setups. You never know with Meow, he can switch characters almost at any point in time in any tournament or match. But he seems to be sticking to this. Kind of more safe option here with the boomerang. You can get some really nice rush confirms onto that when the other player is up in the air. But it doesn't do that much damage as the homie, so it takes much longer to kind of wear Jeffri down. Jeffri, on the other hand, has a very interesting combo with the Berserk and Dragon. I think he's the only Min I've seen with this combo, which is, you know, that's not very often that you see that. Oh, wow, okay. Meow gets actually 390, gets that explosion on the nade to finish the rush off. And Jeffri now on Magic Pixel again. Can he make a comeback? He's the one who issued this challenge. He needs to step up his game. And he does. 365 damage coming out here. Almost gets Meow in the red. But now he is also in the comeback mode. This might be difficult for him. Okay, they're just having a standoff there. But Meow takes it out with the boomerang there. I think, for anyone wondering about the kind of clipping and everything, so both of these players, both of these players are from Asia, and Jeffri is from Indonesia, and Meow is from Pakistan, while I'm in Sweden, so all of this kind of lag that you're seeing is probably just on my end, because I'm spectating this from around the globe, but we had a test lobby just before this, and none of the players had any issues, so I hope you're not worrying too much about this. I don't know how to pronounce this even. Okay. Alright. Meow consistently hitting these rushes. 380, which is very good. Seems like Jeffri's not getting the opening that he needs on this stage. It's just, he doesn't like get the distance that he needs to get that Dragon Arm. He has switched to Phoenix, but doesn't seem to be working for him right now. Yes, Sweden has the master level internet, but there's only so much that you can do with fiber, you know. Okay, getting some patty cakes here on the stage. Now Jeffri has a rush, but he probably wants to save this. Oh, now he can use it to finish this off if he wants to. Oh, catches Meow in the dash. Alright. Alright. This could lead up to a 1-1 here. Alright, let's see. Meow looked like he was going to change arm there for a second, but decided not to in the end. He seems to, like, if he gets these, like, consistent rushes where the nade hits on the end, so he gets over that 380, like, let's see here. Yes, there he goes. Okay, 390. That's what he wanted. A very strong start here. He hasn't even gotten a hit yet. He isn't on discount perfect, but no hits from Jeffri right now. The pressure is just way too strong for Meow. Oh, misses that grab. Okay, Jeffri's getting a bit back into it. Gets his Dragon Arm. Can build something of this. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Alright. Now he has worn Meow down a bit, so I'm not sure if he wants to save the rush. Oh, but now he's almost forced to. Oh, this is very dangerous now. Okay, both of them on the rush. I think Meow could finish this. Yeah, he probably can, and he does. Alright. Meow taking a convincingly second game here. Jeffri really needs to rethink whatever it is he's doing to get back into this. I hope you guys are enjoying this, by the way. I woke up some hour ago, very late on a Saturday morning, or Saturday day rather. So I'm trying to give some energy into this. All right, different stage every game here. That's so cool. Going into Mausoleum now. Both players. Okay, Jeffri switching up one of his arms here, going with the Slamamander, which is kind of strong against deflect characters like Max Brass. You can really mess up the timings of that deflect, the dash deflect there. Oh, okay, that's that was a weird little exchange there. Meow though not letting up with the pressure anything here. He was sounding very confident before this game. He had about, I think, a 41 win streak on the ladder, and I mean it shows. Holy crap, gets the rush confirmed, 390, and almost just deletes Jeffri from the stage here. But I'm hoping to see more from Jeffri here. I'm trying not to be too biased here. I know that Meow is my teammate, of course, but I always like good games. Meow though taking the first round of the third game. Might even be seeing some different characters from Meow later on if he decides to. One of the things that he has been showing in tournaments lately is that he can just, you know, switch up to different characters, which makes sense, because the more we develop into the meta of ARMS, we're going to see more and more players just like trying to mind game the other opponent. So if they start to get comfortable in matchup, well then you just switch it up. Okay, Jeffri using his rush, Meow just sidestepping that completely and using his own. That's gotta hurt for Jeffri there. And just to comment on the comments in chat here, Meow is the younger one of these players, being 15 years old, and while Jeffri is, I would assume that he's 20 plus. I'm not gonna assume his exact year here. Meow taking a very quick third game now. Is this going to be a 10-0? I'm not sure. It might be. What are you thinking, guys? Is Jeffri going to be able to get back into this? He looks like he's taking some time now. He might be switching an arm or two again, or even all of them. All right. No, still stays on the min though. Going into sparring ring. I love this. We're getting a different stage for every game here. Getting to see these players duke it out on all of these tournament legal stages. Alright, Meow for the first time switching it up in a couple of rounds here, using the homie and the boomerang, which could work really well with the rush confirms of the boomerang up to the homie. That's, yeah, we'll see if he can be able to nail that. Get some explosions in. Oh my god. Meow is just completely in Jeffri's face here. Now he can probably end it with a rush if he wants to. Oh, it might be... Oh, he doesn't get the explosion of the homie. That's actually really interesting. He missed 2 or 3 homie hits there, which could definitely finish that round for him. Allowing Jeffri to kind of breathe a bit and maybe getting into this. Ooh, almost hitting that grab to finish it off. Ah! Well, it's not enough. Alright, Phoenix and Dragon. Gets the first hit off. The most promising rounds that we've been seeing. Oh, tries to get Meow off with neutral with the rush there. Gets a 5 hit rush there. It's not nearly enough, but the most issues Meow has been having in these matches now has been the dragon, so really commending Jeffri to switching back up to that arm there. Now he's actually in the lead for the first time in a few rounds now. Gets a nice grab in. I think that's the first grab of the day here. Ooh, a lot of patty cakes here. See if he can let up the pressure. Oh, Meow gets the rush confirmed, but only he could have probably gotten more there, but he gets 405, which is, well, it's still really good. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, Jeffri gets some distance. Just barely gets that dragon arm as well. Now Meow is just spamming that homie, hoping to get a hit, but Jeffri gets the juggle and the magic pixel on Meow here. Oh, that's good. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm wondering if he wanted to use the rush, but he didn't. So he saves the rush for this round. And Meow switching back to nades and boomerang, or nade and boomerang. This is interesting. We might be seeing some cracks in Meow's defense here. If Jeffri can figure it out, maybe he can bring it back a few games. Ooh, yeah, he's really good at stopping Meow in this kind of pressure that he has. Not... Oh, but Meow catches him on the end lag of that jump. Only doesn't get the end explosion on the grenade, so it's only 230, but he still has the pressure up here. Yep, still keeping it up. I think this stage is not working in Jeffri's favor. It's just not nearly big enough that he wants it to be. That's a really tasty rush, and he also gets the restand there. Restand and grab. That's really impressive, actually. Now, oh, that grab could have done so much for him. Jeffri spamming out the arms and getting Meow to explode them onto himself. Now they're about the same health. Meow has a rush though. Jeffri has not. Oh, and there we go. Jeffri puts a score onto the board. It's 3-1 now. Awesome. This might be closer than we initially thought, at least from Meow's perspective. Both players not readying up instantly here. They might want to take a breather or switch some arms. Let's see. Okay, both players still sticking with their original characters here. Min Min versus Max Brass. For anyone who's playing these characters, they will have a field day watching these VODs later to just figure out what these players are doing. And Meow switching one of his arms into a Siki here. Wasn't able to catch which one of the arms that he switched out, but if he doesn't use the homie, he used the Siki. That's a very... It would be considered... Oh, gets the explosion on himself, and Jeffri grabs him through the pillar. Oh, and another grab. Yeah, that's some good stuff here coming out from Jeffri. Meow might be getting a bit flustered. Yeah, Jeffri. This is very... He's making a real comeback here. Oh, these explosive arms from Meow are so risky. If he just like mistimes one of these hits, then he will completely destroy himself. Oh, tries to go for that rush confirm. Still gets a hit in of 60, but that was way too brave. Going behind the pillar and way too far away. Now has Jeffri in the red. Yeah, Meow. The thing here is that Meow might be feeling comfortable with the... okay, he gets the first round. I was going to say Meow probably was starting to feel comfortable being in a long distance range there, but as Jeffri has the dragon arm, that just allows him to get so much space and freedom of choice. So good thing that Meow kind of recognized that and went closer. Switches back to the boomerang. Didn't really like that Siki there. It did explode in his face like 2 times, so I completely understand. Ooh. Jeffri again trying to go on those rushes of a neutral. But Meow just replying right back. This is how you rush, he says. Alright. Kind of good exchanges here. Meow trying to keep into that mid-range distance where the dragon is just like, it's just too slow and it's a bit too close. But not close, not too close, you know. Okay. Yeah, this is looking into Meow's favor again here. Meow trying to just like dash parry into those. Catches, oh, almost catches him in midair. Could have finished that one off there, but didn't manage to get the last hit with the boomerang. That's too bad for him. Doesn't matter in the end though. Takes another game. Now we're up to 4-1. Meow significantly in the lead here. These kind of matches are really the biggest ones, because this is where you put the players to the test. You know, they really have to adapt, or otherwise they'll just like fall. And the other player also has to adapt. Like, he can't just keep doing the same thing. Eventually they'll slip or they'll change something, and the other player can just slip through those cracks. But Meow right now is being I was gonna say very consistent, and then this happens. Alright. Meow switching it up, going to Springman here with Thunderbirds and Shillas. This is very interesting. Alright. Uses both Shillas here. A combo or a combination of arms that we usually see on Nobi. Another player in Fellows in Arms who has been kind of famous for using a double Shilla on Twintel, but nevertheless the combo stays the same even though the characters are different. Let's see if Jeffri can keep up with this matchup switch here. Right now it doesn't look too convincing. Meow is not really able to do the same kind of pressure that he was with the max pass, and especially this spamming. Since Jeffri has the bird chuck, he can work those patty cakes. Like, it doesn't really matter for him. Meow confirming a rush though. 300 damage, good enough. Oh, lets off his guard there for 1 second. Gets the timing off a bit and gets hit by the dragon. This is still anyone's game. Oh, this is so close. There's so much spamming. They're just hitting each other's arms. And now they're about the same health here. Jeffri with a slight lead. Oh, gets the grab. Alright, there we go. Shuts Meow's character switch down. Very interesting to see. And on Sparring Ring, nevertheless, which is a smaller stage, which shouldn't be too good for Jeffri. Alright, Meow switching both of his arms now to Thunderbird and Slamamander. You don't really want to go into a kind of trade war with Jeffri's arm here, because the bird chuck is just so fast, has such a fast retraction rate, so you can, it's really hard to come out on top of that. Oh, Meow's so risky. Sidesteps the rush and gets 345 of his. That's a typical Meow playstyle if I've ever seen one, is whenever there is an opportunity, he'll just make the most stylish choice to use his rushes. Never playing safe if you can. Man, this seems to be working now. The change in style. The Slamamander is one of those arms where you think you know where it is, but then it just hits you from behind. And there you go. Takes it right back. Yeah, Jeffri seems to be sticking through with his... Oh, he even gets the dragon arm when Meow was so close to him. And there we see it. Oh, Jeffri sidestepping the sidestep. We're going super meta here. This is what happens when players play with each other too much. They just start to read into each other's plays way too much, and then you're on so many layers of meta here. Really nice to see though. Even though Jeffri is staying with his arms, he's changing up his playstyle and trying to adapt. Alright. Now it's just like trying to find an opening here for both players. Meow not... Okay, there he gets a hit. It wasn't getting those hits in there for a second there. Ooh. Oh, is that a rush confirm? Yes, it is. Alright. Meow takes it back. There was a sliver of hope for a second game won there. But now, Meow, 50% up to the first to 10 here. Can he take it all the way? We will just have to see. Now, Jeffri is one of those players, similar to myself, who has been sticking with a character for ages and just like never switching it up. Which, in one way, is positive because you always have this kind of, you know, all of the matchups. You know. Oh, okay. But we're gonna see another character switch here from Meow. He's bringing everything in here, just piling on top with all the characters. Not Springman, but Lola Pop. Not Max Brass either, Lola Pop. Still going with the same arms though that he's been using on Max Brass, the nade and the homie here, which is a really strong. He juggles himself. And this is post patch of Lola as well. Lola got a buff of her movement speed and the dashing speed, which has been, I presume, really useful for most Lola Pop players. But this combo in particular is something that we've been seeing of Replicants a lot, using it in Evo Japan, for example, which was it was interesting to see because it's not a combo that has been seen in Japan. Oh my god, 515 damage. That's what he wanted and that's what he got. The rush potentials of Lola Pop with this combo is just completely insane. Even cancels that rush as well. This is hard for Jeffri. He really needs to, like, how do you how do you mix up against a player like Meow who just mixes everything up, you know, switches characters, switches arms every time. Well, oh, there we go. Gets the grab in the end there. Nice job. See, okay, Meow making some slight adjustments there to his arms. Chilla and Grenade it is, which allows him to get that ice mind game. Nice there. Gets a lot of damage, even in mid-air here. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not where you want to be in the air versus a Lola Pop here. Even though Min Min has that dash, which is so strong, Lola Pop in mid-air, you can get really fooled, especially now when the timing is a bit off from the buff as well. Meow still staying on a perfect here. No, okay. Still no perfect here, which is good. Keeps everything fair here. No one's gonna be coming out sad of this. Alright. Okay. Nice job there by Jeffri. Getting Meow stuck in the ice mine games, but uses the rush in the end. Ooh, he could get some more here. Still getting Meow stuck there. That's really nice. Oh, Meow is on Magic Pixel right now. Oh my god. Feeling a bit pressured, he uses the rush instantly, but this can be difficult for Meow. This can be a two score here. The second game for Jeffri. Oh, he's really scared now. Just inching closer with the bubble form of Lola Pop here. Oh my god, this is very close. Both of these players, and the time is running out as well. I don't think Meow... Ah! And there he goes. Jeffri takes another game. Ooh. One of the things that might be coming back to bite Meow is these character switches, because even though he's being kind of a random player, he also has to adapt to the new players, or characters rather. So I'm not sure if he's going to be sticking with Lola Pop for this next round here, and he isn't. Well, we'll see something new and something blue for this next one. Mausoleum and Bite and Bark it is. Meow making it super hard for me to change all of these images in the layout as well. Alright, we're seeing a default Bite and Bark here. Bite and Bark is like a character we rarely see almost ever in ARMS in the tournaments that have been. Kajora has been trying to adapt or adopt Bite and Bark rather lately. There are a few players in America as well, J Knight being the most prominent player, but very few or almost none in Asia. So Meow is doing really well here though. Gets Jeffri on the explosions every time and just like finishes it even before 30 seconds. But there are so many interesting techs though to Bite and Bark though, so I really hope that someone legit starts to play the character, you know? He even gets the juggle of with Bark. That's so cute. Oh, the rush. Oh, okay, 395. That's good. Gets the juggle off again. What is this man doing? Oh my god. Ooh. Alright. This is interesting. Okay, Jeffri might be coming back here a bit. He has the rush available. Oh, but the trampoline is gone. This actually might be in Meow's favor, because you can really turtle up as Bite and Bark and just like waste the time if he wants to. But he decides to move forward. Even gets Bark on the bouncing pad there. Because right now he can just, if he wants to, he can hide. But it doesn't seem like he wants to do that. He wants to finish this. And he does. The Bite and Bark. I think that's the first time I've seen Meow playing that character here actually. He's really selling this image of being able to play any character in this game. I hope you guys are enjoying this, by the way. These games, it's part of an initiative that we've started, Fellows in Arms and I, Defur. We're having a GoFundMe right now, so we're trying to get Meow to Smash and Splash this summer. So if you want to see that, please check out our GoFundMe. And, you know, even if you can't donate, just share the word, and so we can get this madman who's just switching up characters every stage here to one of the majors, switching up to Master Mummy this time. A character that we have seen him play in several tournaments though. Not with this combo though. Megawatt and Popper, that's an interesting one. I think that's a new one. Actually, that might be something that Rafa came up with, but I'm not so sure about this combo if I'm gonna be honest. He might be, you know, way over here. This is a bit, I don't know. This is a combo that Rafa used a lot on Kid Cobra, which worked because you had that mobility of Kid Cobra, and you could also use the Megawatt and shoot the Popper behind it. And I don't know, it was a really cool combo. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Jeffri just reads that. The arm gets broken and he gets a really nice grab in though. Such huge damage with Master Mummy, but yeah, Jeffri completely seeing through this character switch this time around. Oh yeah, this actually, okay, now we see it. Meow going back to the Carbo Master Mummy as he's being called. But there you go, Jeffri just says nope, you're not gonna use any Carbo, no Master Mummy for you. Just gets that rush off immediately. Now this Master Mummy combo with the double chakram works so well, and Meow, he's really using Master Mummy in a really weird way, because he's not being at all like a turtle or just like being defensive and getting that health up. He's always just like jumping in someone's face with the charged chakrams, trying to get those combos up, which can be really strong. But right now, Jeffri, seeing through this combo as well, finishes it off with a grab. And there you go. Just like that. 3-6 by Jeffri. Or for Jeffri, rather. Sorry. almost positive that Meow is will start to say that he's maining random at some point. At least when he's playing like this. Readies up very quickly and goes back to bite and bark. Alright. Sparring ring and bite and bark. Let's see some more of those those bark juggles that he's been showing here. Alright. Let's see here. There it is. Alright. Fixing the overlay there for you guys so you know who's who in case you didn't. Now, there is a really cool tech that you can do with Bite and Bark that I think I believe Tutorufa found it the other week, where if you stand in front of Bark when he's down and then you shield, then Bark can actually push you forward, which can really mess up timings of some arm hits. I wonder if Meow is going to try to go for that. Gets to deny Jeffri though. He hasn't gotten like a lot of damage in though. So this is not looking too great for him. Wastes that rush on the shield as well. Now in the red. Okay, Jeffri getting a bit defensive now instead. Might be getting the best of him. Nope, finishes that one off. Oh yeah, from the chat asking when Meow will play Min Min, his original main. Yeah. For a long time, Meow actually only played Min Min. I believe the kind of 3 or 4 first months of the ARMS. He hasn't been playing Min Min a lot since then though. And Jeffri is just completely decimating his Bite and Bark here. Not sure if this switch is going to be permanent for Meow, because he's just, oh my god, getting completely thrown into that corner. Bark just never getting the chance to stand up with his bird chucks. Oh my god, yeah. This is really good from Jeffri though. Oh, just one hit away now and gets it. Alright, 6-4. This is getting closer now. Neo Punch Jeffri showing what he's got and not being phased at all by these character switches from Meow. Just trucking on, playing his style. Meow. So fast to ready up. Switches back to Springman now. This is almost like a showcase of the game. Is there any character we haven't seen yet? Misango, Mechanica, maybe? Maybe that's coming later on. Alright. Okay. Now going back to this. So, Springman has actually been considered to be his secondary lately now. Playing both Deflex characters, Max Brass and Springman. Not Springtron though. Even though he got... Would be interesting to see what has happened to Springtron now after the last 5.2 patch. Where there were some balance changes to Springtron. But Jeffri is... He's running away with this. Like... both literally I mean, because he's just like running away from Meow, and Meow can't seem to get any hits in, but he's also running away with his scores, because it's like, this is... Meow is starting to lose that lead that he built up from the beginning. Ooh! And another round for Jeffri. Oh yeah, and Ninjara, that's actually a character that Meow have been playing too. There's so many characters. It's like, at this point, it's like, what character hasn't he played yet, you know? Okay, both players starting off with the brushes here. It's just about who takes the initiative, because both of these players seems to like to sidestep each other. Oh, Meow, alright. Just barely gets that rush in. The pillar was blocking it for a bit there. And there we see it. The risk. Even though the Birdchuck has such a huge hitbox, Meow thinks that he can sidestep that. Gets punished for it though. Alright. Meow trying to edge forward, but it's not working, because Jeffri's just like punching through with that Birdchuck. Even gets that weird, very tiny grab there. Okay. Oh, almost gets like a mind game there with the Thunderbird. Like resetting the stun there. Now this is the last pillar, so Jeffri can't hide behind any more pillars. Oh, okay, Meow decides to use that rush, but can't finish it off. Very close though. Oh, this is close. Jeffri could be one. Oh, that was so close! Did you see that? Whoa! The dragon arm was literally pixels away from Meow there. That could have finished it and given Jeffri a fifth game. That's so risky. Nice ice mine game from Meow here. Okay, now he's going back into the flow. There's one pillar left for Jeffri to stand behind, but Meow is probably not gonna allow him to get there. Oh. And he might need it because he needs to get that dragon arm to use the pressure. Because if he's in this corner, okay, he gets the dragon arm anyways now, but oh, nice read. Catches Meow with one arm in the air there. Okay. This is getting close. Now he's going back into Jeffri's comfort zone, chasing him down. And he has one arm damaged. This could mean that one of the arms breaks. Yep, there we see it. Meow severely in the red here. Ooh, can he use the rush to finish it? And he does. Okay. 7-4 to Meow now. Seeming to take this a bit more seriously with his either secondary or main after a few losses with other characters. So for anyone just tuning in, this is a first to 10. So both of these players will play until one of them has gone up to 10, the score of 10. So the map stage, the stage list is the official one from the back room. So we're only using that and just cycling through them. That way we don't have any cinema due shenanigans, we don't have name redacted or anything like that. So we hope you're enjoying this event here. This will be one of many, hopefully, first to 10 matches that we will host on this channel. So if you haven't already, please follow here on Twitch. Alright. Going back into this game now. Meow using a bub on the... Where is that a buff? Oh, I keep getting those wrong. They look so god dang similar. But if I recall correctly, this arm did get a slight buff in the last patch here. Getting a bit faster with traction rate? Chat might have to correct me on this. I can't look it up right now. Oh my god, alright. Even though it gets the rush confirm, it's only about 215 damage there, which is very weak. Very weak rush with this combo. It's not really working, because this arm doesn't have any elements on it, so he can't even get those explosions that he had from the grenade. Okay, Meow cancelling that ice mine game there. Jeffri might as well finish the game there if he gotten too many hits in. Going for that 50-50 ice mine game where you have to do one of two things, you know. Ooh, stuck in the ice mine game again. Oh, that was interesting because he was chipping away at Meow's health. Oh my god, that was really cool. So he chipped away at Meow's health enough there to put him into the red. So he actually did a deflect during that rush. I think that's the first time I've seen that actually. Yeah, as expected, Meow going back to the nade here. Yeah, he still doesn't get that final connection. So 180 rush is very, it's not at all what he wants. He seems to be a bit impatient with his rushes here. It was a nice thought going for Jeffri in the end, on the end lag in the jump there, but if he can't connect the entire rush, then might as well have been able to save it for later. Alright. Okay, Jeffri is really finding his way here with the ice mine games. Very nice to see. Ooh, big opening here for Jeffri. Oh my god, in the corner, 350. This is looking really good for Jeffri now. And he, oh wow, he takes Meow with Meow being on his main here. This is a lot closer than a lot of people would have imagined. Now Meow really has to take this seriously because Jeffri is He's on a roll. And if he if he doesn't stop this soon, then Jeffri might just steamroll ahead and take this for both him and Neo Punch. Alright. Let's see here. Both players taking a few seconds to reset, and again, we're going to see a character switch. This is going to be the VOD name of this is probably just going to be character switches the game. Seeing Dr. Coil here now, and there we go. And Dr. Coil was something that we saw in the ARMS Asia and Oceania Championship, where he was playing Nobi 2 times, I think, which was really interesting to see from both of them. Coil is like such a strong character overall. Is one of the characters that I've been playing a lot lately as well. There's so many things that Coil can do that no other character can, which just trading with the 3 arms, slipping away during rushes, just there's so many cool things that she can do. Now getting a complete rush there. Good enough, I'd say. We'll try to stop Jeffri from getting the dragon arm. That's so cool. He gets the grab there in midair. Oh yeah, he can finish that. Okay, nice. See, because in those moments as Dr. Coil, you can just go for those trades where you have an extra arm, so why not just do it and get those free hits in? And if you're good enough, you can probably like confirm that into a rush as well. But yeah, this is interesting. I think a lot of people would see this and believe that Meow is not taking this seriously, but this is actually like Meow is taking this like he's playing his all here, and it's so cool to see because Jeffri is the one who challenged Meow for this match, wanting to have the honor of being one of the better players in Asia outside of Japan, maybe in Japan too. Alright, breaks the arms. Meow there with the rush, but doesn't get anything off of it. Now it's in Meow's favor this game here. He can probably finish this with a rush. Yeah. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, he could have probably finished that if that was hit correctly. Seemed like not all of those Chilla hits were getting in there. Jeffri getting some space. Can he make something out of it? No, he can't. Meow taking it back, and now he's only 2 games away from winning this 1st to 10 match. All right. Whew. I hope you're enjoying this. This is really fun to see like how far these players are going for this. Meow saying in chat that he switched to Coil because of her movement, and that is a real thing. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm not sure if that was seen on stream, but Meow's character portrait was loading for a really long time. I was wondering if he was like stuck in the switching character mode there. Switching back to Springman now. This is like a marathon for Jeffri. He has to like pull out all the knowledge from all of his matchups, while Meow has to switch it up from his perspective here. Starts off with a nice T-Bird into ground there. T-Bird was one of the strongest arms in the games until a few patches ago when it got buffed in almost every patch, and then finally someone decided to nerf it. And I believe they changed some of the like direction input of the arm, so now it's just barely not the best arm, you know. And Meow almost taking a perfect there, gets a discount perfect, gets Jeffri put some chip damage on him so he doesn't get that yellow dot that everyone desires. Now seeing some nice footsies here in the beginning, trying to find the openings. Woo! Okay. Meow starts it off with a rush. Can't get the other hit with the Thunderbird though. Could have easily been 300 plus there, but it's still good enough. Alright. Now we're seeing the same thing that we saw before. Jeffri is just like trying to move away, and Meow approaching as a springman, which is really dangerous because it's so easy to get into these patterns as springman where you can really find the openings and break the arms of springman. So really nice play here from Jeffri. See, he's just like punching him away. But Meow gets those cheeky Thunderbirds in still. Ooh, this is anyone's game. Oh my god, this is so close. Both of the players just like going head to head here. Okay. Ooh, such a close hit. Almost from the Thunderbird there. Now they're both on the same health. Both have rush. Both use them. Jeffri decides to use... Oh! But he releases the shield in the last second. Oh, that could have been so beautiful. It still was, but not in Jeffri's favor. Oh my god. Meow takes the 9th game here. Wow, what a finish. That was so cool. Jeffri used that rush to actually deflect and get back in to that trade, but then blocked it. And I thought he was going to keep blocking it, but then he decided to just like go for it in the end. Oh my god, that was so risky. But he needs to kind of do those plays to get back into this, because now Meow is only 1 game away from taking this entire match now. Switching again to Kid Cobra. Not something that we've seen here today, but no, that's not Bite and Bark there. It's Kid Cobra. Yeah, there we go. Not something that we've seen today, but something that Meow has also been experimenting a lot on the ladder. Ninjara, Kid Cobra. He has been playing a lot with Pineapple and trying to like kind of find his way into this character. Very technical character with all of the amount of dashes and how you're spacing them. Oh no. But Jeffri denies that. Let's see if Meow can get back into this. They've already destroyed the jump pad in the middle here, so I'm not sure actually whose favorite this is, like destroying that and opening up that jump pad, because Jeffri wants to have these long range fights with the dragon. See, he's just like dancing away from Meow. But being a Kid Cobra on this stage is also a really nice thing, because of the movement and jumping of Kid Cobra, you can almost feel safe flying around on this jump pad as Meow is doing right now. Okay. Oh, gets that in. That's really impressive. 300, 400. All right. Okay, as someone who's mains double Coolerang, that was really impressive. Oh, almost gets the Ice Mine game. He's almost finishing it here. Yep. All right. It's match point right now. Meow can take this away. With Kid Cobra, I think... Oh my god, how many characters he's been playing. Have to watch the VOD after this, but... Meow just stepping onto that jumping pad. Not fearing it at all. Oh, and he jumps as well. Jeffri gets him. This could be the end, but it's looking really good for Jeffri so far. Oh my god. This has to be kind of itching for Jeffri now. He has to be really careful, because this could end everything. Oh my god. Okay, Meow gets the rush off. How much can he get? He doesn't get the second one, but he gets the hit afterwards. Okay, Jeffri's almost in the red. He's in the red now. Oh, almost 1 hit away now from finishing this. Who is it going to be? Now almost on Magic Pixel. Meow just needs 1 more hit to finish this. On Mausoleum as Kid Cobra. Can he take this first to 10? Oh, they're just doing the patty cakes now. Jeffri's still staying in this. Oh my god, this is so tense, but Meow takes it. Alright, Meow takes it. 10-5 versus Jeffri. Such good plays from both of these players. Even the UI is breaking. This is awesome. Meow taking the time here and defeating the challenge of Jeffri. Very well played from both of these players. And so cool to see so many characters here between these players. Oh my god, this has been amazing. And I'm so happy that we got to cast this and stream this. I love these kind of challenges. I hope everyone in chat has been enjoying this too. Maybe we can get Meow here in on Discord and maybe have some chat here about the games. Let's see if we can get both of the players here in on voice chat, perhaps. All right, Meow says he's up for it. Maybe Jeffri will be too. Let's see. Okay, Jeffri is writing now. Let's see if we can get them. It would be so interesting to hear their thoughts about this game. Both players writing in chat. Good game. Alright, Jeffri doesn't seem to have a mic, but we can do some chat with Meow at least. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can get Meow here in on the call. But very well played from Jeffri. Okay, Meow is coming in a couple of minutes here, but for anyone who has been tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to talk a bit with Meow about these games and see, like, decipher what he has been thinking about during this first to 10 here. If you haven't already, you should be following us on Twitch, and you can also follow us and subscribe to us on YouTube. If you haven't already, you should check out our GoFundMe, because we're trying to get Meow to Smash and Splash this summer, June 1st to 3rd, where it's going to be the biggest ARMS tournament so far. It's going to have a cool rule set for once, and we even have 3 Japanese players flying into this. It's going to be Chateau, who won Tokaigi, Pega, who won Evo Japan, and Ku, who has been almost like the star of the Japanese scene, also streaming here on Twitch. So we need to get Meow to play against these players, guys. So if you want to, check out the GoFundMe, and please share the link if you can. It would help us immensely if we can get the word out there. And for anyone else interested, we have cool merch on the Teespring store that I've designed as well. We have one shirt that was made by Fidget, which was really cool. Hopefully we can see some people wearing those at Smash and Splash as well. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see if we can get Meow in here. He's probably taking a bathroom break after that long game there. I just noticed that the music volume was really loud there. So could you say that again, Meow? Sorry.
Oh yeah. So for those who haven't checked out my GoFundMe, please check it out, because that's the only way I'll be going to SNS. And please check out my player trailer, which is on FiA Network on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm sorry, guys, about the audio volume. I put it up here in the break. But just to summarize what Meow was saying there was that he found a Japanese player combo with Megawatt and Popper on Master Mummy, and using the boomerang on Max Brass was more or less to utilize Jeffri's weaknesses there. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the player trailer of Meow, you should. It's on our YouTube channel right now. It's called Beast of the East, and you can't really miss it. It's like a big Max Brass with a Pakistani flag behind him. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and thanks to Jeffri issuing this challenge. Hopefully we can have more of these games soon. So yeah, thank you guys. We'll do some updates on the GoFundMe tomorrow as well. So stay tuned for that, and we'll have some more content for you in the near future. So yeah, thank you guys, and bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Just a quick shout out before we end the stream. We just saw that we got another donation on our GoFundMe. Thank you so much to Kupo, who donated $25, and also Arms Antarctica, who donated a few days ago. We're really close. All of the donation, like the money that are seen on the GoFundMe, it doesn't count for the fact that the money that we're getting on the Teespring. So we have a lot more, but we'll update you guys about that tomorrow. So thank you, and thank you to Kupo for donating. See you guys. Bye.